There have been 5 TV broadcasts about an act of vandalism at the Redzovic Jiu-Jitsu studio in Chicago. Someone is shooting something at the window of the Jiu-Jitsu school. This is because the studio is, according to the Chicago Sun-Times, owned by Muslim American trainer and YouTube personality Eddie Redzovic.
This is our religion, Islam.
On the YouTube show, the owner speaks about Muslim issues.
The Hamas-linked Council on American-Islamic Relations, which is characterized as a leader in the Muslim community.
Leaders of Chicago's Muslim community want Chicago police to conduct a hate crime investigation.
Is mentioned in every news report on this matter.
The Chicago chapter of the Council on American-Islamic Relations.
The Center for Islamic American Relations, or CAIR.
CAIR Chicago says
The Council on American-Islamic Relations
saying that there are bullet holes and that the Muslim community is shaken.
Gunfire.
Bullet holes.
Gunfired.
Bullet holes.
What appears to be bullet holes.
Bullet holes.
3 bullet holes were apparently found.
Gunmen fired into a martial arts center on the...
Someone opened fire on their business.
And it has left the local Muslim community shaken.
And of course, CAIR is calling for a hate crime investigation.
Hate crime.
Hate crime investigation.
This may be a targeted hate crime.
One group is calling for it to be considered a hate crime.
Notably absent from these newscasts is any significant involvement from the police, who do not think this is a life-threatening incident or a hate crime.
Officers responded to assess the damage to Redzovic Jiu-Jitsu for 1900 and Lincoln on Sunday, but they were unable to determine what caused the damage to the building's windows, Chicago police said. In their report, the officers say the video shows that as a vehicle passes by the building, there is damage to the window, but it's not clear what causes that damage, police said. The investigation is ongoing.
Finally, after several different broadcasts about the damage to the Redzovic Jiu-Jitsu school, the so-called bullet holes are shown.
It's either a BB gun or a bullet.
This is what is known in the intelligence community as a limited hangout, revealing some of the truth while still withholding key and damaging facts. The term is valid in this context because only a few days previously, the same station covering the vandalism at the Redzovic school had also reported that the windows of a Chicago Starbucks had been shot.
And now to some breaking news. Gunfire in the Loop leaves bullet holes in the windows of a Starbucks. There's at least 2.
And the station did not need a microscope to see the 3-inch diameter hole in the window.
We'll zoom out a little bit and you'll be able to see the shot out windows directly in front of us here. We know Chicago police are continuing their investigation this morning.
Additionally, bullet casings were recovered at the scene.
On the ground, police were investigating, putting some markers down, and they say so far no arrests have been made.
There were no casings found at the Redzovic scene. That is because a BB gun, or something like it, was used, and that should have been obvious from the very beginning. Advocacy journalist Jermont Terry reports.
But CAIR Chicago says this speaks to a bigger issue targeting Muslim communities.
He is right about it speaking to a bigger issue, but the problem is Terry himself, the TV station he represents, and the Council on American-Islamic Relations. And the target is not the Muslim community, it is the non-Muslim community. In the near future, incidents such as the one at Redzovic Jiu-Jitsu will be used as the pretext for claims of life-threatening attacks on the Muslim community and consequent violence. TV stations such as WGN and WBBM and reporters such as Jermont Terry should be vigorously discouraged from pandering to the Hamas-linked Council on American-Islamic Relations.
It's either a BB gun or a bullet.